Ahoy! Hey guys! Welcome to this video. Today we are exploring an interesting trend. Many foreigners are buying flats in the Czech Republic. Why is that happening and what does it mean for both investors and the Czech housing market? Let's find out. So at first, let's take a look at statistics and reality. How much do foreigners actually buy? I tried to check the Czech news and I found out that in 2019 in media they were writing that about 20% of new flats in Prague are bought by foreigners. In 2020 there was written in an article by Lidové noviny or Lidovky.cz that they did a small research and found out that mostly investors from the USA, Germany and Slovakia are looking to find a flat, or they are looking online to check out the prices of properties in the Czech Republic. And currently, as of 2025, ČT24 was reporting that there are real estate specialists that are saying that 1/4 of all their clients are currently foreigners. So according to multiple sources, foreigners make up a significant share of buyers of apartments and buildings in the Czech Republic. So let's check out what could be the reasons why are they doing the investments in the Czech Republic. And of course, the number one would be the location of the Czech Republic, because we are right in the middle of Europe. We like to say that we are in the heart of Europe. You will be in no time in Germany or Austria. And the second very good reason that's attracting foreign investors is, of course, the price-quality ratio and relative affordability. Because for Czechs, it might not seem that great, but there are many Western markets that are way higher than the flats are currently in the Czech Republic. Let's not talk about the extremes like Zurich in Switzerland, but there are many other German or other Western markets where buyers would be happy to buy a new flat, but it doesn't really go along with their financing strategy, and in the Czech Republic they are afford to buy a very new or currently built flat that probably won't need a lot of investments in the years to come, and the flats will be only done in coordination with regulations from the EU that are about to come and that will be applied to all the EU countries. So it might be really worth it to invest in the Czech Republic to a new building. And I think that there is another main reason why the Czech market is so attractive. And let's call it a legal access and openness of the market, because today foreigners, and I'm not talking only about EU citizens, can legally buy flats without permanent residency. So it makes it truly attractive, because not all countries are working in such an way of an open market. Another reason is that there is a strong rental demand. Cities like Prague and Brno attract expats, students and professionals, meaning there is a constant demand for rental properties. We don't have in the Czech Republic such problem as other countries like, for example, Romania or Bulgaria or Georgia, where they are facing the problem that many citizens are actually immigrating to other countries, and it's not the case of the Czech Republic when it comes to the number of inhabitants. It's quite stable, and it doesn't seem that there would be shortly any such trend that Czechs would be actually leaving the country or that foreigners will stop being attracted to it. Let's get to the next point, which is a stable market and long-term growth expectations. So compared to some other markets, the Czech property market is considered stable without extreme fluctuations. This makes it an appealing long-term investment for foreign buyers. So let's get to the consequences and the current context as of 2025. The trend has intensified. More foreigners or foreign buyers are entering the market and showing interest even in older apartments as well. This of course affects prices, higher demand plus limited supply, further strengthening the appeal of Czech real estates for investors. So for owners living abroad, this raises practical questions. Property management, rental contracts, taxes, and legal compliance become important issue. Which brings us to another significant point. What do you do if you live abroad but own property in the Czech Republic? How do you manage it remotely and make sure everything runs smoothly? So in the next videos, I'm planning to cover exactly that: property management, legal and tax issues, finding trustworthy managers or tenants, and tips for remote landlords. If you found this interesting, give this video a like, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. I'm planning to show you how foreigners manage their Czech properties from A to Z. And if you know someone in this situation, share this video with them. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Bye bye.